Morning, guys. I sure do miss you, but I figured this would be the best way to do some of our teaching while we are out for a few weeks. So I'm going to start back with day one, even though you were supposed to do it yesterday, but in case you haven't started, I am going to go ahead and give you and talk about day one of your NTI work that you have at home to do and kind of talk about what you're kind of supposed to be doing. I'm also going to be posting videos of a book that I'm going to read to you called Dinosaurs Before Dark, and it has about 10 chapters in it, which is perfect for our 10 days off. And you can use this for your 20-minute reading also if you don't want to use your book. So please make sure that you're still reading the books that you took home with you, but you can also use this book to read. So just looking at day one of your NTI work, I see that you have an article about mammals to read. It's not very long. I know the pictures are hard to see. You can also look these articles up on the internet at ReadWorks and look at the pictures if you need them. However, that is totally your choice. And then you have your work, your problems that go along with it. Pretty simple, not too bad. The biggest thing I can see that we've talked a whole lot about the last few weeks is the main idea. Make sure you're really focusing on that main idea. And look, they don't give you many lines, which means your main idea is short. 1 or 2 sentences about what the whole passage was about. Focus more on the topic than the details whenever you're writing the main idea. All right, so you do have that there. So that's part of day one, your mammals article. Then you have your 20-minute reading for each day. Like I said, you can use the book that I'm about to record as another video for you. And it wants you to do some visualization, which means what you see in your head while you're reading. All right, connections that you can make with this story, questions you have, and what you think will happen next. We call these predictions. All right, and then don't forget a quick summary. Look, there's only a few lines here, just a quick summary about what you read, nothing major. All right, you literally just do what is right here. And if your parent can sign it, that is awesome. That just lets us know that you're doing that work, so that's even better. All right, then you have a quick reading passage, kind of like our text talks that we do. So you're going to read through the quick passage, go down here, do your making inferences. Over here, some vocab practice. If you're not sure what these words mean, you can Google them and it will help you. All right, and then you have making predictions. And remember, a prediction is something that you think is going to happen. There's no right or wrong unless you're just totally off base. So just think about something that might happen in the story and what you think is going to happen next. All right, easy peasy, cursive. We've been working on this all school year, so you should be able to do this pretty easily. We're getting into bigger chunks. We're going to start writing sentences. Yay! All right, then you have your math word search. I have been informed that a couple of the words are a little difficult to find, so if you can't find them all, that's not a problem, but really try to give it your best shot. And to make it a little bit more fun, I would do it with crayon or highlighter, just because that would be really cool and fun and cute. All right, then we go on to our math. All right, we've done this exact same worksheet before. So you're going to solve the problem. For example, A is 1 times 6. We know that 1 times 6 is 6. So everywhere you see a 6 down here, you're going to put in an A. All right, you're going to do this with each one of these letters. So when you solve it, look for the answer down here, and that's what letter goes in the blank. If you cannot find the number that you got for the answer, then double check your work because it's probably incorrect. So just to make sure that it's right, and then you're going to have a little message made out of that. And then the back is just a cute little story. All you have to do is multiply. This is some bigger multiplication. Some of it, not all of it. 2 times 12 is the biggest I see, but you all can do that pretty easily. But whenever you start getting into those bigger 2-digit multiplication equations, please remember to use the strategies we have learned. And then you have, on your first day, an application problem. All right, and this one is just about fractions. 3 ways to break something into 6 equal parts. I told another student yesterday I would use a circle, rectangle, square. How can you break those into 6 equal, the best that you can, parts? All right. You probably will not have anything to write for this just because you're drawing a picture for the answer. You don't really need to write anything. So if this part is blank, that is totally not a problem. So there is your NTI day 1.